Okay, I'm going to do something I haven't done in a little while. This is for your second message today. Nobody books past life readings, and I've got decks that are specifically for that, so they end up just sitting around. But I can use them for normal general oracle messages. So I'm using the past life energy oracle right now, just to see what it is that you need to know right now. So let's have a look and see. Where's my collective? What advice or messages do you have for my collective right now? Is there conflict in the family? We got family with deceit, betrayal, manipulation. Here's the thing, right, guys? If somebody's toxic in any way, it is okay to cut them out. It does not matter who they are, okay? Even if it's family. Toxic is toxic no matter what the connection. And the best thing to do when dealing with toxic individuals is to cut them out. Preferably to go completely no contact. Okay, and it's the same. There is somebody. This is family connection, right? Family. This is family connection. There is somebody here who is severely toxic. They're deceptive. They're lying to you. There may have been betrayal involved here. There is manipulation going on, right? And they're saying that your coping mechanisms with dealing with this are not healthy at all. Okay, we've got addictions, reactive behaviors, reclaiming your power. Your coping mechanisms to deal with this toxic family member are not healthy at all. You're being urged to take a step back. Sorry. You're being urged to take a step back and look at your coping mechanisms for how you're dealing with this individual. You need to change those. You need to take your power back. Stop allowing this person to manipulate you. Stop allowing this person to have any contact with you in any way, right? You're a free spirit. I feel like it's a case of you're a free spirit and this family member doesn't like that about you. Feel like there isn't really much that gets you down, so they specifically go out of their way to try and bring you down. The problem is you're allowing it because it is a family member. Okay, that is where the problem lies. So you need to reclaim your power. You're a free spirit. Put more time, effort, and energy into exploring new things, right? Exploring new places. If you have the means to do it, travel more, right? Put yourself out there. Also, I'm hearing the more distance you put between yourself and this toxic individual, the better. So they're really urging you to just explore more. If there's a trip that you've been wanting to go on, but you keep putting it off, take that trip. Go on that trip, right? So you've been feeling lonely, but here's the thing, right? You need to take time to ask yourself, are you really lonely or are you just feeling lonely? There is a difference between being lonely and feeling lonely, right? And the fact that the card says longing for love on it, it's almost like you feel like you need to have somebody in your life in order to feel happy, in order to feel fulfilled, in order to feel complete, right? Relationships don't actually work that way. You need to be able to do those things for yourself. And then yes, when you find somebody, they add to it. But being reliant on somebody else bringing those things in for you, the back of the cards are so pretty. being reliant on somebody else bringing those things in for you, that is also unhealthy. You need to learn how to provide those things for yourself, right? And then find somebody that can add to it. Okay, resourcefulness. You're resourceful. You can figure things out. You can intelligence, mental action, right thinking. You're resourceful. You're the kind of person that always figures things out, right? You can figure this out as well. Find things to do. Find things to do, to put your time and effort and energy into that bring you joy, right? Help yourself find that joy, that fulfillment. Pour into your own cup. Self-care, self-love. A lot of people roll their eyes at those words. Guys, they are important. They really are. And they are life changers. Once you actually start loving yourself and taking proper care of yourself, it really is a life changer. Okay. Yeah, with the energetic realm here, they're telling you need to live more. It's like you're on survival mode. You're just surviving each day as it comes. You need to live more, right? Also, you got service, bringing value here. Find ways to give back to the community. Find ways to do things for others as well. These are all things that can actually bring fulfillment into your life, as well as joy and happiness, right? Yeah. Another one here is expressing yourself, right? Expressive talents. You've got creativity, the arts. Find ways to express yourself. Maybe there's something you've never done before, but you want to try it out, whether it's painting or pottery or whatever it is, something creative. Go ahead, give it a try, right? Find those ways to express yourself. Don't keep things inside. Don't keep things inside, because they tend to build up, right? And that's when you get to the point where eventually you can't take anymore and it just explodes, right? Yeah, you're feeling like something is missing, but leaning towards the fact that it is a person that's missing, right? Physical intimacy. And yes, those things are nice to have. Sorry, it froze on my end. I hope the video is fine. Those things are nice to have, but what's missing is on the inside, right? It's not something that somebody else can bring in for you. You need to fill that space yourself, okay? And they're saying there is some sort of communication that is coming your way that is going to help heal something that still needs to be healed. And love is mentioned on the card, right? It's probably to do with love. It's probably the reason why you're feeling like this. Maybe you haven't been loved right in the past, right? And that's why you feel like something's missing. There is some sort of communication coming in that is going to help heal something. Possibly along the lines of some sort of closure. So it's probably communication from a past person that just wants to talk to you. That's been coming up so much lately, even though we're not in Mercury retrograde. Although, yeah, there it is. Although Pluto's in retrograde, so I don't know about that. Yeah, it is a past person. They're going to be reaching out. This is somebody who may have made you feel like you were abandoned in the past. Somebody that had you feeling like you were unworthy, right? Unworthy of love. Somebody who rejected you in the past. They're reaching out. They're going to be reaching out because they want, it says, relationship repeat. They want another try. Let's do one more card quickly. Out of balance. Do what you can to bring balance into your life. Okay? Like I said, it feels like a lot of you are in survival mode right now and you're being urged to live your life, right? Stop focusing so much on work. I feel like I got stuck on the word. Stop focusing so much on working all the time. Start taking time to yourself to do the things that you love. Do the things that you enjoy. Okay? That'll help restore the balance in your life. Hope you have a fantastic day.